thanks for visiting us this morning at Arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marsons with your Tuesday morning forecast update. Of course, thunderstorms. The story yesterday morning when the rain has pretty much ended here overnight. So I think the biggest issue here for our Tuesday morning commute, we will have some areas of patchy to dense fog out there, I-20 and I-30, and likely dry through the morning, but we do have the chance of seeing maybe just a few pop-up showers this afternoon, but we'll kind of undergo a little bit of a drying trend as we continue through the week. So our cold front is basically stalled out down along the coast. You can see all the action down along the coastline this morning. What will be the main player in our weather pattern today? We have this area of low pressure, which is kind of situated just off to the northeast of us, so this is going to tap into some of that humid air down along the coastline and maybe try to cartwheel a few showers in later today. I don't think the coverage of the rain will be as impressive as what we saw yesterday, but you can see out there this morning, rain has pretty much ended in all locations with the exception of just a few showers drifting through Sabine and Natchitoches parishes. Been watching the numbers drop here for the last hour or so, so we do know there's probably going to be some areas of at least patchy fog through Arkansas and Texas and through Louisiana as well. The number has dropped to about 2 miles in Marshall, so at the moment here we don't have any dense fog, but it is possible in the next few hours we could see that develop. So I think that will be the main issue for us this morning, and the reason we're seeing the fog, we've cooled off a little bit with drier air moving in behind that front, and the skies have cleared somewhat, so we are seeing the temperatures respond to that and drop off a little bit more. Of course, they have rain in the ground from yesterday, so all the ingredients there for a little bit of morning fog here, as it will be a pretty comfortable morning. Warm afternoon. Yesterday our highs were in the low to mid 80s. I think we'll be a little warmer today, but we're still avoiding the usual July heat here. Typical high is 95. I think most of us will come in the upper 80s today. So you can see this trough, basically this area of low pressure which extends down across the Arklatex here, and big ridge of high pressure out to the west. So basically what will happen in the upcoming days here, this trough on the east coast will kind of move off to the east. So we are going to see high pressure take over later this week, which means we'll likely continue to dry out and heat up. So I think today and tomorrow probably the last decent chance that we'll see some rain out there, and it doesn't look like it will be a lot of rain today, but Futurecast is showing a few pop-up showers here, and that looks like it would mainly be across Louisiana and Texas, but we can't rule out maybe some rain in Arkansas later today as well. It won't be the same amount of rain that we saw yesterday, but there should be enough rain and cloud cover out there to hold most of us in the 80s, and it looks like a similar weather pattern for us again tomorrow. Looking at the rainfall totals, this will basically be through tomorrow night. We do have the potential to see maybe less than a quarter inch in most areas, so looks like heavy rain will be out of the forecast here. And just looking at the temperature outlook, this is basically looking into next week. We do expect a warming trend here as high pressure begins to build in. In fact, we could see maybe one of our hottest stretches of the summer setting up late this weekend, early next week. We've been fortunate to have the rain for the past few months kind of keep us near just a little bit below average as far as the temperatures, but with the rain likely drying up Thursday into Friday, we have a dry weekend in the forecast, but a hot and humid weekend for sure. We'll likely see highs at some point late this weekend, early next week, into the upper 90s.